Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1961 season is on the air. Welcome to the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum. Today's date is April 19th, 61. We are at the stadium where the Dodgers played before they moved to the Dodger Stadium. Tonight's game is the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Cardinals come into this game with a record of 3-4. Dodgers struggling a little bit early here in the season at 2-6. But the Dodgers were a pretty good team in 61, so I'm expecting them to go ahead and make some waves here later in the season. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, another weird place to play baseball. It really, really was. A lot of home runs were hit in that ballpark in 61, so we could be seeing some high-scoring games when we go here, when the Dodgers play. The Dodgers historically won this game 7-2. The Dodgers had 12 hits. The Cardinals had 9. The Dodgers had 2 errors, and the Cardinals had 1 error. But tonight, let's see what Inside Pitch has to say about tonight's game. Brian B. is first to join us here at Memorial Coliseum. So we are all set and ready to play. Cardinals and Dodgers, a little 61 action. Let's see what we get tonight. We got a couple of Hall of Famers in the lineups tonight, and maybe a few, and maybe a couple that should be in the Hall of Fame. Well, we'll discuss that when they get up to bat. Let's go ahead. Dwayne Martz now joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. So let's get to play some baseball. Talking about Hall of Famers. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers in this game was Don Drysdale. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. A little pedestrian year here for him in 61. 13 wins, 10 losses, a 3.69 ERA. He did have 182 strikeouts and 68 walks. A little bit of a pedestrian year for Drysdale. I mean, it's still pretty decent stats, but not what you're used to with that kind of pitcher that he was. But he gets the call tonight for the Dodgers. DBIP is here at Memorial Coliseum. So let's get things started. Let's go right to the top of the first. We got some baseball to play. Let us begin. Leading off for the Cardinals will be center fielder Don Landrum. 167 average, a homer, 3 RBIs. Didn't play in many games for the Cardinals, but he got the call today for this game. We are using gray, white, and blue dice. Dodgers are the home team. Steeler fan now joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. Let's play a little baseball. Drysdale, 5-3, error on a throw. Landrum, 2-5, and that is a fly ball to center, and that will get handled by Davis. And that is out number 1, just like that. Next up will be second baseman Red Schoendienst, and he is a Hall of Famer. 300 average, a homer, 12 RBIs, only played about half the games for the Redbirds that year in 61. But he is a Hall of Famer, of course, and he will go ahead and come up to bat. But he had a lousy time at second base, only a range of 1. Not one of his better years, I get, even although he must have been hurt sometime during the year. Drysdale, 6-5. That's a strikeout. The 12 is going to be too high. Memorial Coliseum adds 3 to strikeouts and 4 to walks, but nothing to homers. Schoendienst, 2-6, and that is going to be a fly ball to center once again. And Willie Davis will get to it and make the play, and that is 2 outs. 2 down now. Here is the first baseman, Joe Cunningham. A 286 average, 7 homers, 40 RBIs. More like their right fielder, but Cunningham got the call at first base in this game. Drysdale, 5-4. That is a range play. Cunningham, 1-3. Fly ball to center once again. It's up to Willie Davis. His range is a 3, and he will not get it. And that is going to drop over his head, actually. And that's going to be a double for Cunningham. So Cunningham hits it out of the range of Willie Davis, and the Cardinals get a 2-out double and a man on second. Next up for the Cardinals, one of the best hitters in the year of 61, third baseman Ken Boyer. You know, I looked at his stats. Why is this guy not in the Hall of Fame? Ken Boyer, I think, should probably, if he's Hall of Very Good, definitely. Hall of Fame, I might put him in before I put in Harold Baines. He had an excellent year in 61. 329 average, 24 bombs, 95 RBIs. Boyer had an awesome season. Cunningham on at second. He had one stolen base. He's not going anywhere. Drysdale will go ahead and make the pitch. 5-2. That's a walk, and that 8 will be ball 4, and Boyer will draw the base on balls. First walk given up by Drysdale. And now we will bring up that guy. We have a lot of, we always say there's, you got the Hall of Famers, and then you have the GOATs. Well, that's one of the GOATs. Coming up, left fielder, Stan, the man Musial, Mr. Cardinal, 288 average, 15 homers, 70 RBIs. Stan, the man Musial. And yes, he is one of the greatest of all time. Runners at first and second. 2 outs here. That is a 16, nothing happening. Drysdale will make the pitch. 6-6 against the lefty. That is a blank. Musial, 1-4, and it's going to be a base hit to left field, and that will be a single for Stan the Man. Cunningham, a base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. Single to left field +1, so a 1-5, he will score, and he does. Cunningham will score. Boyer, a base running rating of 4. He will make third and Musial will stop at first, and just like that, the Cardinals are up 1-0. So Stan the Man Musial gets the Redbirds on the board first. And that 4 is good enough to get Boyer over to third. He had very good speed. Base running rating really is a 5 with 2 outs. Not a problem. So now runners at the corners. And next up for the Cardinals will be Walt Morin. Morin will be with the Pittsburgh Pirates later in the season, but right now he is a Cardinal. 175 average, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Morin is in right field for this game. 2 outs now, runners at the corners. Drysdale in a little bit of trouble here. Nothing on the strat, and he will pitch to Morin. Drysdale with the pitch. 2-4, blank. Morin will get to swing. 2-4, and he grounds one to second base. That'll get handled by Gilliam. He'll got it, and he will throw to first, and that will retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits and a walk for the Redbirds as the Cardinals jump out in front quickly here in the ball game. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals in this game is Ernie Broglio. 9 wins, 12 losses, a 4.11 ERA. He gets the call tonight for the Redbirds. Dodgers will go ahead now and bat. And leading off for the Dodgers is another player who I think should probably be in the Hall of Fame. That will be the shortstop, Maury Wills. 282 average, a homer, 31 RBIs. But Maury Wills was pretty much a thief. Maury Wills, there was Maury Wills, then Lou Brock, and then Ricky Henderson. Why is Maury Wills not in the Hall of Fame either? He had an excellent average, a lot of hits, and the man was an absolute grand larcenist. Why is he not in the Hall? Bottom of the first. He is not. Wills is not a Hall of Famer. Broglio will make the pitch. 2-4. That is a blank. Wills. 1-3, and that's a fly ball to right, and that'll get handled by Morin, and that is out number 1. 1 out, and the next batter will be second baseman Jim Gilliam, another good player. Don't know about Hall of Fame for him, though, but he was pretty good. 244 average, 4 homers, 32 RBIs in 61. 1 man down, Broglio with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 17, that's high. Gilliam, 5-3, and it's grounded to first, handled by Cunningham. He'll take it himself. 2 outs. And now we will see third baseman Tommy Davis. 278 average, 15 homers, 58 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats for 61. He did pretty good there. And he will go ahead and he will definitely go in and bat. Broglio with the pitch. 4-6, strikeout, 17 is high. Davis, 6-5, and he chops it right back to Broglio. He'll handle it himself, take his time, throw to first, and a 1-2-3 inning on the Dodgers. 1-0 in favor of the Cardinals here after 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Redbirds will be shortstop Alex Grammas. 212 average, 21 RBIs. Played about half the games for the Cardinals that season. Drysdale, Cardinals lead 1-0 here, top of the second. Drysdale, a 6-1, strikeout 11, and he will get him. Called strike 3, and he got him. An 8 plus 3 is 11. And that will be the first strikeout for Drysdale. 1 out. Here comes the catcher, Hal R. Smith, a 248 average and 10 RBIs. There actually were 2 Hal Smiths in 61 and in 60. One was Hal W. and one was Hal R. But here, this is Hal Smith here on the Cardinals. And he gets the call, 248 average, 10 RBIs. 1 out here in the top of the second. Midlife crisis joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. Then you got to put in Vince Coleman. No, Maury Wills had a higher average than Coleman did and more hits. No. Coleman, no. Wills, yes. I totally disagree with you on that, MLC. You do not put in Vince Coleman. He is not a Hall of Famer. Wills should be. I will disagree with you on that. Drysdale with the pitch. 4-5. Range play at the park. Memorial Coliseum, 3-5. That's a ground ball to short. It's a range play for Wills. Wills' range is a 4, and he will make the play. Nice play by Wills. Throws to first, and that will be out number 2. Now, Wills is a better player than Vince Coleman any day of the week. Coleman was at maybe the fat. Coleman was a Ricky Henderson wannabe. He just couldn't hit like Ricky Henderson. That'll bring up the pitcher, Ernie Broglio, a 145 average and 5 RBIs. Drysdale will go ahead and make the pitch. Drysdale, 1-1. That's a possible error. Broglio, 2-3. That's a ground ball to second base. That ball is hit to Gilliam. His error rating is a 6. That's a 10. He's got it, and he will throw to first to retire the side. So a nice 1-2-3 inning for Drysdale. And we will go to the bottom of the second. We go to the bottom of the second inning. Leading off for the Dodgers will be left fielder Wally Moon. Why does Wally Moon come up to me as a pretty solid player throughout his career? I don't know Hall of Fame, no, but Wally Moon had some solid years, and 1961 was one of them. 328 average, 17 homers, 88 RBIs. Nothing wrong with those stats. Broglio will go ahead and make the pitch. 6-1 against the lefty, though. That will be an out, and it will be a fly ball to right field taken care of by Morin, and that is the first out. Next up for the Dodgers, first baseman Norm Larker. Another guy I don't know much about, but heard the name. Larker, 270 average, 5 homers, 38 RBIs. Larker comes up next. Broglio with the pitch. 2-6, a range play at the park. Memorial Coliseum, 6-3, and that's a fly ball to center field. That one's hit to Landrum. His range is a 3, and that is a 3. Landrum on the run will make the play near the gap, and he will make the catch, and that will be 2 outs, and that is a fly out to center. Next up for the Dodgers, right fielder Frank Howard. Pretty good year, 296 average, 15 homers, 45 RBIs, played in most of the games for the Dodgers that season. Broglio will go ahead and make the pitch. Broglio with the pitch. 2-1, strikeout 7, and he got him, and that will retire the side. First strikeout for Broglio. He had 113 Ks that year, and it's a 1-2-3 inning on the Dodgers. Still 1-0 in favor of the Redbirds. I understand his OPS was better, but still, if I had a choice between Vince Coleman and Maury Wills, I'm taking Maury Wills, absolutely. Wills is an overall better player. And Wills is a very good fielder. Coleman stunk in the field. We go to the top of the third. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Don Landrum. Landrum is 0 for 1. 1-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Drysdale, 6-5, strikeout 9. He got him. That's a K for Drysdale. That is his second strikeout. Next up is Shane Dainst. Shane Dainst is 0 for 1. He is in the Hall of Fame. Drysdale will go ahead and set up the pitch. And that is a 3-6. That's a pitcher result. A switch left. A 1-19 will be a base hit. That is a 10, and it's a single up the middle. Shane Dainst will get himself a single. 1-out single for Red. He will get to first. Brings, of course, the double play depth. And next up is Cunningham. Cunningham got a double his first time up. He is 1 for 1. Shane Dainst only had 1 stolen base that year, and that is a 4. He ain't going nowhere. Drysdale was absolutely lousy against stolen bases. He's got a +5. So if you are trying to steal second, it was very easy to do that on Drysdale in 61. Drysdale, 6-2, strikeout 11. He will get Cunningham on the K. He struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Drysdale, 2 away. And now here's Boyer. Boyer walked his first time up. 2 men down. Shane Dainst still on it first. Nothing on the strat. He will stay put. Drysdale sets up, and he will make the deal. 3-6. That's a pitcher result. Boyer is a righty. A 1-9 is an out. That's a 1. It's an out, and it will be a ground ball to second, taken care of by Gilliam, and he will throw to first and end the inning. No runs and a hit. For the Cardinals, we go to the bottom of the third. Bottom of the third inning, and leading off for the Dodgers will be center fielder Willie Davis. And timeout is called as me, RJL Network, RJL, the commissioner, goes down to the field and gives Willie Davis a World Series ring for the 1979 California Angels. He is the only player on that roster in 1961 that will get a ring. He was on the roster. He was on the playoff roster for the Angels. Willie Davis gets a ring for something that will occur in 18 years. He is the only player that gets a ring in this season of 61. The Los Angeles Angels owner will get a ring when we get to the Angels. But Willie Davis is the only player from the 79 Angels that was actually playing in 61. Nobody else. And he gets a ring and looks at me like I'm crazy. No problem. Enjoy the jewelry there, Willie. Your team deserved it for 1979. Broglio will make the pitch. 5-3. That's an error on a throw. Davis, 4-5. Fly ball center field, and that'll be caught by Landrum for the out. Must have been taken aback by the jewelry. Next up is the catcher, John Roseborough. 251 average, 18 homers, 59 RBIs. I heard Roseboro was pretty steady as a catcher. And if I'm not 100% sure, was it Roseboro that caught Koufax's perfect game? I'm not 100% sure. Was it him that caught the perfect game for Koufax? Somebody have to let me know. Broglio will make the pitch. 4-6. That's a strikeout. The 13 is good. He got Roseboro. Struck him out. Strikeout number 2 for Broglio. 2 outs now. Here comes the pitcher, Don Drysdale. Drysdale did have a year where he hit over 300 as a pitcher, but 1961 was not that year. 193 average, although he did belt 5 home runs and 12 RBI. So if you pitch a meatball to Drysdale, it'll probably get out of here. Broglio with the pitch. 5-1, and it is a home run chance against the righty. Broglio 1-8. The 15 is too high, though. Drysdale, 2-3. But Drysdale does go ahead and gets a base hit right past the pitcher, and it will be a single. And Drysdale gets the first hit of the game for the Dodgers. He will go to first. Roseboro, thank you. I don't know if that was one that caught Marischal's bat with his head. I know Roseboro, somebody got hurt. So Drysdale on it first. Here's Wills. Wills is 0 for 1. Drysdale had no stolen bases. I don't think anything's going to happen. Not with a 7, no. Broglio will pitch to Wills. Broglio, 5-4. That's at the park. Memorial Coliseum, 5-2. And that will be a fly ball to center field. Landrum will come in a little bit, and he will make the catch and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. Still 1-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Time for station break. This is the RJL YouTube Network. Be right back. You got it there, Steeler fan. I will catch you later there, sir. As we go to the top of the 4th inning here. Cardinals lead the Dodgers 1-0. Drysdale gets back on the mound. And let's see what the Cardinals got. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Stan the Man Musial. Musial got a base hit his first time up. It was an RBI single, as a matter of fact. Drysdale will pitch to Musial, one of the greatest of all time, yes. Drysdale, 5-3, error on a throw. Musial, 4-2. That will be a fly ball to right field, and Howard will get to it and make the play. Next batter is Morin. Morin is 0 for 1. Jeff Torborg caught Koufax's game. Thank you there, Brian. I wasn't sure if it was Roseboro, if who caught Koufax's perfect game. Drysdale, 4-1. Home run chance. Morin a lefty. A 1-18 will clear it. A 17 is good. Against the righty, Morin needs a 12 or lower. A 12 or lower, Morin goes yard here in this weird-looking ballpark. And he got it. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run for Walt Morin. Stadium groans. Walt Morin did have 3 home runs in 61. I don't know if it was here with the Dodgers or with the Pirates, but he does get one here as Drysdale went ahead, pitched him a grapefruit, and put it into fruit, turned into fruit salad. He hit that one over the left field wall, And remember, the dimensions at LA Coliseum are kind of weird. And that is now 2-0 in favor of the Cardinals. Next batter is Gramis. Gramis is 0 for 1. So Drysdale right now not pitching like the Hall of Fame pitcher he is. As I said, 61, I think, was one of his off years. 4-2 against a righty. That will be an out. And it will be a ground ball to short handled by Wills. And he'll throw to first for the out, 2 down. 2 men away here, Smith. Smith is 0 for 1. Drysdale sets up, prepares to make the pitch. And that's a 1-6, and that is a home run result. But Smith has zeros at homer, so he can't hit one. So Smith, a 4-2, and he hits a deep fly ball to right field, but it's going to be easily staying there. And it will be Frank Howard getting to it, and he will put it away for the out. And that will retire the side. 1 run on 1 hit, a solo bomb by Walt Morin. I don't know why the Cardinals traded him to Pittsburgh, but we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Cardinals now have a 2-0 lead on the Dodgers. Leading off for LAD will be Jim Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 1. 2-0 Cardinals. The Cardinals did historically get 2 runs in this game, but the Dodgers had 7. Broglio, 5-6, hit by pitch. The 7 is too high. Gilliam, 4-3, fly ball to left field. Stan the man will get to it, 1 out. Here's Davis. Davis is 0 for 1. Broglio sets up, makes the pitch. 5-3, error on a throw. Davis, 1-6 against a right-handed pitcher. That's going to be a fly ball to center. Landrum's got all the time he needs, and he'll make the catch. 2 away, and here's Moon. Moon is 0 for 1, and Moon is very capable of hitting moon shots. 272 feet moonshot. Yep, exactly. L.A. Memorial Coliseum. What a weird place for baseball. Kind of like, if you want to say L.A. Memorial Coliseum was like the polo grounds of the West Coast in a way, maybe that makes sense. Broglio will pitch to Moon. Broglio, 3-1. That's a possible error. Moon, 3-4. That's going to be a single into right field. That's a base hit. Right fielder Morin has an error rating of 20, and he's going to make an error out of there, and he's going to boot it. So that is a single and an error. It automatically puts Moon on second. He has a base running rating of 3, or 3 or lower. He'll take third. He doesn't. He stays at second. So that is a single and an error. That is an E9, and that is the first error on the Cardinals. And they did have 1 error in the game historically. So Moon on at second base on a base hit and an error keeps the inning alive for Larker. Larker is 0 for 1. Yeah, no upper deck at 272. That's true. You know, you were thinking Polo Grounds, but yes, if you've seen Memorial Coliseum, where the Dodgers played for a few years, that was a wacky place to play. Moon on at second. And let's see if there's a strat, and that is a 5, and Moon is staying put. Broglio will go ahead and make the pitch. Broglio, 6-5, strikeout 6. He got him, and he'll get out of the inning, and he struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Broglio. So no runs, a hit, and an error, but the Dodgers are still kept off the scoreboard 2-0 in favor of the Cardinals. So far, this 1961 season is already a lot of fun, and I tell you, I don't know how the rest of the season is going to go. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off for the Birds will be Ernie Broglio. He's 0 for 1. Drysdale will make the pitch. 3-5. That's a walk, and that 5 is going to walk him. So Drysdale decides to walk the pitcher, breaks a Cardinal sin, and puts the pitcher on base. So Drysdale does walk Broglio. And he'll bring up Landrum with a man on first. Landrum is 0 for 2. Infield double play depth. Broglio had no stolen bases. Drysdale does have pickoff chances. Landrum does get nothing. That's a 4, and nothing will happen. Broglio will stay put. Drysdale will make the pitch. Drysdale 1-3 against the lefty. Strikeout. The 20 is too high. Landrum 4-3, and he grounds it right back to Drysdale. Let's see if he turns a double play. Might be very difficult, though. 0-0 and -1. There's not going to be a double play, even with the double play depth, because it's hit to the pitcher. So we got to find out where the ball, where the throw is made. That is a 3, and that's going to go to second. So Drysdale gets it, gets Broglio at second, and Landrum goes to first. There is 1 out. So fielder's choice does get Broglio on at second base. And here is Shane Dainst. Shane Dainst 1 for 2. So Roseboro was still injured. Okay, thank you there, Brian. Infield still at double play depth. Landrum did have 1 stolen base that year. He's not going anywhere with the 9. Drysdale, 3-5. Walk, 16. That is high. Shane Dainst, 2-4. Ground ball to short, handled by Wills. He's got it. Let's see if they turn the double play this time. 1-1. 2, second base, pivot, Gilliam 0, 1-2, and nope. The only play that Wills had is the first. Landrum got a pretty good jump. Throw goes to first for out number 2, but a runner goes to second. So they can't turn the double play, and now Cunningham will come up to bat. He's 1 for 2. He's got a double. Strategy roll still active. And that is a 14. Landrum will stay put there. Drysdale trying to keep the Dodgers in this game, but right now the Cardinals have a 2-0 lead. Drysdale, 4-3. That's at the park. Memorial Coliseum, 4-4. And that's going to be a base hit to center field. It's a single. Single to center. Landrum, base running rating of 4 with 2 outs. Single to center +1. A 1-5. Landrum will score, and he does. Landrum comes around easily. Cunningham holds at first. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Stadium groans. Another run in for the Redbirds as Cunningham goes ahead and gets himself a nice single into center. And it will now bring up Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 1 with a walk. Runners still 2 outs here, top of the 5th. Cunningham had 1 stolen base. He stays put. Drysdale will go ahead and make the pitch. Drysdale, 4-1. Home run chance. Boyer a righty, a 1-9. The 20 is high. Boyer, 2-4, and he grounds 1 to second base. That ball is hit to Gilliam, and he will throw to first for the out to retire the side. Oh, Boyer almost got a hold of 1, but he couldn't do it. 1 run on 1 hit for the Cardinals. We have a 3-0 lead in favor of the Redbirds. Bottom of inning number 5. And it is Frank Howard leading off for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. 3-0 Cardinals. Broglio will go ahead and make the pitch. Broglio, 6-5, strikeout. The 1 got him easily, struck him out. Strikeout number 4 for Broglio, 1 down. Next up is Davis, the only player that was on the 1979 California Angels who won that World Series on the network. Davis is 0 for 1. The only one here in 61 that gets a ring. Broglio, 4-5. That is a blank. Davis, 2-3. Ground ball to first, handled by Cunningham. He'll handle it himself. Two outs. And next up is Roseboro. Roseboro is 0 for 1. Broglio will set up. He will go ahead and make the pitch. Broglio, 4-1. Strikeout, the 20 is high. Roseboro, 6-3. Popped up in the infield. That's a pop out to second. Shane Dave's calling for it. And he's got it. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. And right now, Broglio's pitching like I thought Don Drysdale would. But after 5, it is still 3-0 in favor of the Redbirds. We go to the top of the 6th. Leading off for the Cardinals will be Stan the Man Musial. Musial is 1 for 2. 3-0. Fans here at Memorial Coliseum hoping for something here. But right now, Ernie Broglio is shutting these Dodgers down. Drysdale, 1-6. Home run result against a righty. Musial needs a 15. And he's just going to miss it. That's a 16. Holy cow. Musial just misses a meatball. 2-2. And he hits a deep fly ball to right field. At the track is Howard. At the wall. And he makes the catch right there. That's 1 out. And Musial just a little bit mad at himself. He knew he just got under it just a tiny bit. Maybe the wind kept it in. Here's Morin. Morin is 1 for 2. He has a home run in the game. Drysdale will make the pitch. 1-5 against the lefty. That's a blank. Morin, 1-4. Ground ball to short. Wills has got it. He'll toss it to first. Two outs now for Grammas. Grammas is 0 for 2. Drysdale setting up here, hoping maybe his team can maybe get some runs here. Drysdale will make the pitch. 1-4, strikeout. The 10 got him, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 4 for Drysdale. And the Redbirds go 1, 2, 3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Broglio pitching very, very well. Don Drysdale leads off for the Dodgers, and he can pitch to 28 batters before he tires. He's pitched to 25 of them. But this is the 60s. I'm going to let him hit. Drysdale's going to hit. Broglio will pitch to Drysdale. He'll lead off. Drysdale is 0 for 1. Drysdale's 1 for 1. He got a base hit. Broglio with the pitch. 3-4. Home run result against a righty. Drysdale needs a 17. That's a 14. Good thing I kept him in there. Kaboom! That ball is pretty high. That ball is pretty deep to center field. And that ball is pretty gone. Home run, Don Drysdale. Well, maybe he's not pitching that well today, but he can hit. That was a scorcher. 3-1 now. Drysdale is now 2 for 2. Good thing I decided to keep him in there. Don Drysdale had 5 home runs in 61, and he gets 1 in this game. 3-1 now as the Dodgers are on the board. We'll see if it wakes up the rest of the bats. Here is Wills. Wills is 0 for 2. Broglio, he'll go ahead and pitch. 4-3, strikeout 9. He got him. He gets Wills, struck him out. And that is strikeout number 5 for Broglio, 1 down. Here's Gilliam. Gilliam is 0 for 2 as Baseball with the Demos joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. Gilliam is 0 for 2. Broglio will set up and make the pitch. Broglio, 2-5, strikeout 13, that's high. Gilliam, 4-1, and Gilliam smacks one into left field. That's going to roll into the corner. Gilliam's going to have himself a double. So Gilliam gets a 2-bagger. And now the tying run coming to the plate in Davis. Davis is 0 for 2, though. Runner infield is still back, but now it's a 3-1 game. Gilliam on at second. Broglio, Trout, he's got some issues going on in this inning. He was doing pretty well here. Baseball with the demos, absolutely. Check out that amazing channel of his. Looking forward to some more NBC Game of the Week action. I believe he has my Mets on the board this weekend, I think. Is that this week or next week my Mets are playing? I think it's status pro. What is it? Is it next week or this week there, baseball Dave? You'll have to let me know. And we also don't forget to watch his History Maker Baseball, Bees Baseball from Buffalo. Gilliam on at second. Strategy roll. That is a 7. Nothing happening there. Gilliam will stay put. Broglio will make the pitch. 3-5 against a righty. That is a blank. Davis, 1-3. Fly ball center field. Landrum will get to it. And that is out number 2. Gilliam has a base running rating of 4. Fly ball to center, -2. Landrum, -1. The only way Gilliam will get to third is on a 1. It is a 2. He'll stay put. 2 down. 2 outs now. And here comes Moon. Moon is 1 for 2. He has a single and got an extra base on an error. It's San Francisco and Pittsburgh this year in Stratomatic, okay, and Montreal and the Mets in Status Pro. Awesome. I can't wait for super advanced Stratomatic, the G-Men and the Bucks from Three Rivers. Gilliam on at second. Broglio trying to get out the inning. Nothing happening with the 18. Broglio will make the pitch. 3-1, possible error. Moon will swing. 1-6, base hit, center field. Moon gets a single. Center fielder is Landrum. His error rating is a 0, so there won't be an error. Gilliam, let's see if he scores here. Base running rating of 5 with 2 outs. Single to center, +1 is a 6. There won't be a flow, and Gilliam will come in to score. Moon goes to first. It's 3-2. Here come the Dodgers. Stadium cheers. Yay! And they haven't had much to cheer about so far in this game. Moon is now 2 for 2. Runner on first with 2 outs now. Here is Larker. Larker is 0 for 2. Broglio still trying to get out the inning. Strategy roll. Moon had 7 stolen bases. He's not going anywhere. Broglio, 1-6. That is a blank. Larker, a 4-6, and he grounds 1 to second base. Shane Danes will handle it, and he will throw to first to get the out to retire the side. 2 runs on 3 hits and a solo bomb by Don Drysdale as Drysdale helps his cause, and that was a big home run. After 6, it's now 3-2. We go to the top of the 7th inning. Drysdale can pitch to 3 more batters before tiring. He will go ahead and pitch. And leading off for the Cardinals will be Hal Smith. Smith is 0 for 2. Drysdale will go ahead and make the pitch. Drysdale, 2-5, blank. Smith, 6-5. Line drive it right to third. Easy play there for Davis. It's out number 1. 1 down. And the next batter is Ernie Broglio, but the Cardinals are going to go ahead. Are they going to let him hit here? I know it's a 3-2 lead. Do I let Broglio hit or do I go to the bullpen? Let's see. It's the 7th inning, though. Let's see who the Orioles got in the pin. So the Orioles got in the pin here. Their bullpen is kind of meh. Their bullpen is kind of meh in 1961. They do have a couple of players that could probably help them out. I'm going to let Broglio hit and see how far we can go. It's a 3-2 lead. We're going to let Broglio. This is the 60s, not 2022. Drysdale will go ahead and pitch. 2-3, strikeout 16. Nope, that's not going to get him. Broglio avoids the strikeout. Broglio, 5-3, but he grounds 1 to short, taken care of by Will. 2 outs now for Landrum. Landrum is 0 for 3, but he did get on a field, but he did score a run. Drysdale will make the deal, and that's a 5-2. That is a walk, and that 11 is good. That will walk Landrum, a +4 walk at the Coliseum, turns it from an 8 into a 12, and he walks Landrum. So now Drysdale is tired, but they're going to let him pitch to Shane Dainst and see if he can get out of the inning. Shane Dainst is 1 for 3. Landrum had 1 stolen base. He's not doing anything. Drysdale will now go ahead and deal with Shane Dainst. 3-2. Cardinals lead the Dodgers here, top of the 7th. Drysdale, 6-3. Wild pitch. Yep, that's going to go to the backstop. Landrum will go to second. A wild pitch by Drysdale. First one for him. We'll re-roll the strat again, and again, nothing happening. Landrum will be happy to be at second. But now Shane Dainst has, now a runner in scoring position. They're going to let Drysdale pitch the ball. 2 outs. Runner on at second. Drysdale, probably his last inning. Drysdale, 4-4. Strikeout. And he got him with a 4. He got him. Struck him out. Shane Dainst is a 3, but +3 makes him a 6. And that is a big K for Drysdale. Strikeout number 5. Nothing across except the walk and a wild pitch. For the Cardinals, we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I will be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up. We got 10-minute ticker coming up after the game. Tomorrow we are taking a trip back to Memorial Stadium, but this time they're playing somebody different. Tomorrow's date will be April 22nd, and these 2 teams played a doubleheader. We're going to play the first game of it, and it will be our first look at the New York Yankees. They will take on the Baltimore Orioles. Ralph Terry will pitch for the Yankees, and Jack Fisher goes for the O's. So back to Memorial Stadium we go tomorrow. Yankees and the Orioles. Ralph Terry against Fisher. Our first look at the Yankees here for 1961. And of course, the 1961 Yankees, a lot of people say one of the best teams in baseball history, and you got to agree with that. One of the best, absolutely. We go to the bottom of the 7th here. Cardinals lead the Dodgers 3-2. And Broglio still has some gas in the tank. They're going to let him pitch. Frank Howard leads off for the Dodgers, and he struck out twice. He is 0 for 2. Jack Fisher, right, home. No, I thought that was Tracy. No, that was Tracy Stallard who gave up the home run to Maris there, Brian B., in game 163 of the season. Broglio with the pitch. 3-6. That is a walk, and that 8 will be ball 4. And Howard will drop to first, and the tying run is on. And that's only the first walk given up by Broglio. He had 70 of them in 61. But he gives up a leadoff walk here. And that will bring up Willie Davis. Of course, the only player here in 61 to get a ring for 79. Davis is 0 for 2. Howard on it first. Infield is at double play depth. And that is a 12. And that is nothing happening with Howard. Salvador America joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. Hope you and Mrs. America are doing fine. And yes, by the way, Brian B., That was game 163. That game will be done when we get to the end of the season. Because remember, in the last week of the season, I play every game of every day of the final week. Let's see. Howard, no stolen bases. Nothing happening on a 2. Although a hit and run actually does get called, but they're not going to do it because Howard would be a dead duck. So they're not going to do it here. Broglio will make the pitch to Davis. 1-6. That is a blank. Davis will swing. 3-2. It's a fly ball to right field. And Morin will get to it and make the catch. And that is the first out. And yes, that is good to hear about you, Salvador, that you got over COVID and the flu. I am very happy to hear that you and Mrs. America are just fine. Here's Roseboro. Roseboro is 0 for 2, still 1 out. Strategy roll still throw. Broglio had pickoff rating, but nothing happening there. Howard on it first. Broglio will make the pitch. 4-4. That's at the park. Memorial Coliseum, 2-3. Ground ball to short. Roseboro, 0. -1, 0. There's not, and the pivot rating is Shane Dates, and he has it's a 0. So no possible double play. That is a 5. Howard gets beaten by that. So the ground ball to short, they're only going to get Howard. Roseboro will make it to first, and there are 2 outs. So that goes as a fielder's choice. As Dave Little joins us here at Memorial Coliseum. I am doing just fine, Mr. America. 2 men down, Don Drysdale due to bat, but they are going to pull him, even though he does have a home run in the game. But you got to go to the bench here. You're down 3-2, and you need a hitter, and he is tired. Coming on to pinch hit for the Dodgers will be Ron Fairley. 322 average, 10 homers, 48 RBIs. Fairley will come on and pinch hit here for the Dodgers. Fairley played in about a little bit more close to 3/4 of the games for the Dodgers that year, but he did very well. Nothing wrong with that 322 average. 3-2 is the score here. Roseboro on it first. Broglio. Will he pitch to Fairley is the question. I'm going to say yes. Broglio will pitch to him. Strategy roll first. Nothing happening with the 4. Hit and run, not with 2 outs. Broglio will make the pitch. Broglio, 3-2. That is a range play. Fairley, 1-1. It's a single past third, but it's a range play for Boyer. Boyer's range is a 4. Does he make it? Yes, he does. Nice play by Boyer. He's got it. Takes a single away from Fairley. Throws to first to get him, and that will retire the side. What a play by Boyer as he takes a single away from Fairley. And that will end the inning. Still 3-2 here, and we had... Still 3-2, nothing across except a walk after 7. Boyer made that play fairly easily. You know what? Because you use 2 players' names in there, Dave, I'll let that pass. We go to the top of the 8th inning. Joe Cunningham leads off for the Cardinals. He is 2 for 3 tonight, a double and a single, 2 lefties and a righty the next 3. So the Dodgers will go to the bullpen here. I think they'll bring out a righty, and it is going to be... now I know why the Dodgers in 61 weren't that terrific. Their bullpen was meh. All right, we need to bring on. We got 2 lefties coming in. I think they're going to go with a lefty, and I really don't. Yeah, I'll bring him out. He had the most. As who said here? DBIP said is Peronoski warming, And that is who's going to come out. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers will be Ron Perinoski. 7 wins, 5 losses, 6 saves, a 2.64 ERA. Good season for him in 61. Perinoski will come in, and he will pitch. Cunningham will lead off. He's 2 for 3. Top of the 8th inning, 3-2 Redbirds. Perinoski will go ahead and pitch. 3-4 against the lefty, strikeout, and he got him. He got him just barely. Called strike 3. Cunningham is a 3 plus 3 is a 6. That is a 6, and he got him. Perinoski, pretty good, very, very solid relief pitcher. Very, very solid pitcher. Here is Boyer. Boyer is 0 for 2, but he has a walk. 1 out. Perinoski will go ahead and pitch to him. Perinoski, 2-5. That is a range play. Boyer, 5-2. Fly ball, center field, hit to Willie Davis. Davis's range is a 3. And he got it. Nice play by the 79 California Angel champion, Willie Davis. He makes the catch out there. 2 outs. And now here is Musial. Stan the man. Musial is 1 for 3. Stan doing things as Musial. God, that's terrible. Perinoski will go ahead and make the pitch. Perinoski, 5-4. Against the lefty, that's going to be an out. And it's a ground ball to second, taken care of by Gilliam. And he will throw to first. A nice job by Perinoski. 1, 2, 3, go the Cardinals. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Top of the order for the Dodgers, Maury Wills leads off, who I think should be in the Hall of Fame. Wills, however, though, tonight is 0 for 3. Broglio can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. They're in the 8th inning, and the pitcher is due to bat 4th. Let's see what I want to do with the Cardinals here. And, let's see what we want to do here. Cardinals are going to go to the bullpen. I think they will here. Switch hitter, and then what? Gilliam, worse against lefties. Jeez. It's the 8th inning. I don't want to bring him in. He can't come in. You know what? Broglio is going to pitch. Broglio is going to pitch, try to pitch 1 more inning before they go to the closer for the Cardinals. Wills is 0 for 3. Bottom of the 8th inning. Broglio with the pitch. 1-6. That is a blank. Wills, 1-1. He hits 1 to left field. That is a 9, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Wills against a right-handed pitcher. So Broglio goes ahead and pitches Wills hard, and Wills will wind up on second base, tying run already in scoring position. So Wills goes to second base, and now the batter is Gilliam, and Gilliam is 1 for 3. He got a double his last time up. And let's see, Wills, pretty good stealing attempt, though. His chance to steal third, but I don't think he needs to here. Strategy roll. That is a 2, and he does get a chance to steal third if he wants to. 14 minus 1 is 13. And Smith is a minus 1 is a 12, but there's no need to steal third. I will let Will stay put. Broglio will go ahead and make the pitch. Brad Church joins them here at Memorial Coliseum. Broglio with the pitch. 3-2. That is a range play. Gilliam, 6-5. A ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer has a good chance. His range is a 4. It's a 3. He's got it. And the throw goes to first to get Gilliam. Out number 1. The only way Wills can get to third is on a 6. And he stays put. So Gilliam will stay at second base, 1 out. On a ground ball to third, batter now is Tommy Davis, and Davis is 0 for 3. Broglio is now tired, but they're going to let him pitch to Davis. So Broglio is tired. Will's on at second. They're going to go with Broglio. Davis will set up to pitch. Will set up to hit. 1 out. Bottom of the 8th inning. Strategy roll, and that is a 5. This time Wills does not get the sign. Broglio will pitch. Broglio, 5-5. That's a walk. That 13 is too high. Just barely misses. Davis, 2-3. Fly ball to left field. Getting over there is Stan the Man. He will make the catch, 2 outs. Wills, a base running rating of 4, and Musial, a -3 is a 1. The only way Wills can get to third is on a 1. And he does. It's deep enough, and Wills takes off. He's on his way to third, and he'll make it. Took a little chance on there, but now a wild pitch can make a difference, but now there are 2 outs. Fly ball to left, and here comes Moon. Moon is 2 for 3. He's had a good night tonight, 2 singles, and got an extra base on an error. Broglio, now we will see, and now they will bring in a new pitcher, so that will be it for Broglio. He did his job, and the Cardinals will go to the bullpen. Coming on to pitch for the Cardinals is going to be Bob Miller. 1 win, 3 losses, 3 saves, a 4.26 ERA. Miller will come in and try to get the out here. Don't know if he's going to close, but Bob Miller will pitch for the Cardinals. And Wally Moon is the batter. 2 outs. 2 outs, 3-2. Cardinals holding on to a very slim lead. Moon is 2 for 3. Miller's got to be careful. Moon does have power. Strategy roll. That is a 20. Miller does have a pickoff chance. A 1-2. Wills could be picked off. No. As he throws to the catcher, and then Roseborough, and then throws to the catcher, and Smith fires back to third, but Wills gets back. And now Miller will concentrate on Moon. Miller, 2-2. That's a pitcher result against the lefty. A 1-12 is a single up the middle. The 18 is too high. Moon will have to do it on his own. Moon, 3-5. He did it. Base hit right past short. This game is tied. Moon goes ahead and hits one right past short. And that will bring in Wills. He will trot home. We're tied at 3. Stadium cheers. Yay! Moon goes ahead and hits a base hit, and we are tied at 3. Wow. And now the batter is Larker. Larker is 0 for 3. Moon on at first now. And now with 2 outs. Moon is 3 for 4, having a great night for the Dodgers. Strategy roll, that is a 5. And Moon stays put. Moon stays put. Miller will go ahead and make the pitch to Larker. Miller with the pitch. 4-6. That's a strikeout, but the 18 is high. Larker, 2-6, and he hits a fly ball to center field. Landrum will get under it, and he will make the catch to retire the side. 1 run on 2 hits for the Dodgers. We are tied at 3 after 8. Could we be looking at our first free baseball game of 61? We go to the top of the ninth. Will we see some ninth inning magic? Top of the ninth style. Ron Perinoski will stay on the mound for the Dodgers. Walt Morin is due to lead off for the Cardinals. And even though he did hit a home run in this game, may not have him bat here. And let's see, he is what? He is right field. And let's see here. And he is not going to bat. Morin's going to be pulled back, and the Cardinals will go to the bench. And coming on to pinch hit for the Cardinals will be Julian Javier. 279 average, 2 homers, 41 RBIs. Taking over in right field for the Cardinals will be Charlie James, and he will take over in right for the Redbirds when they get to the bottom. So here comes Julian Javier. I don't know if it's Julian or Julian, but Julian Javier will bat against Perinoski here to start the top of the ninth. Javier against Perinoski, tied at 3. Perinoski with the pitch. 3-2, error on a grounder. Javier, 6-4. It's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Gilliam. His error rating is a 6. That's an 11. He's got it. He throws to first for the out. Nice ground out there. And timeout on the field to make a change on the score sheet here. So he is 2-7-0, and it is James taking over in right field. Next batter is Gramis. Gramis is 0 for 3, and he will bat. You got to save some batters in case we go into extras. Perinoski will make the pitch. Perinoski, 3-5 against the righty. That's a blank. Gramis, 4-5. Fly ball to right field, and that'll get caught by Howard. That's out number 2. So far, Perinoski doing pretty good in relief. Next batter is Smith. Smith is 0 for 3. Perinoski. He can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. He is due to bat 4th in the bottom of the ninth. Julian Javier, 72 Reds. Thank you, sir. Perinoski will pitch. Perinoski, 6-6, error on a throw. Smith, 5-6, and that is a ground ball to short. That ball is hit the Wills. His error rating is a 10. That's an 11. He will not make an error. He bobbles it, but he picks it up, and he throws to first to retire the side. Oh, Wills almost made an error there, but he avoids it. 1, 2, 3, go the Redbirds. Will we see some bottom of the ninth inning magic? Leading off for the Dodgers will be Frank Howard. Howard is 0 for 2. Miller, he can pitch 2. 5 more batters before he tires. The pitcher spot is due up. They're going to let Miller pitch. The Cardinals do have a number of players like McDermott, McDaniel in there, but I'm going to go with Miller here to see if we can get him into extras. Bottom of the ninth inning, tied at 3. Miller will pitch to Howard. Howard will bat. Miller sets up. Here comes the pitch. Miller, 4-2 against the righty. That is a blank. Howard, 2-3, and that's a ground ball to short. Handled by Gramis. He'll take it and throw to first for the out. One down. Here comes Willie Davis. Davis is 0 for 3. Miller will set up, and he will pitch to him. Miller, 2-3. That is a range play. Davis, 4-6. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Boyer. Boyer's range is a 4. That's a 3. Nice play by Boyer. Makes another great play at the position, at the hot corner. Throws to first, 2 down. 2 outs, and now here's Roseboro. Roseboro is 0 for 3. Miller trying to get this game into extras. Miller will go ahead and make the pitch. Miller, 6-4, walk plus. That 11 will be ball 4, and Roseboro will trot to first, and the winning run is on first base. Peranowski due to bat, but of course he won't. The Dodgers will go to the bench, and let's see who they're going to bring up to bat, and it is going to be... The bench isn't that great either. Let's see here. They're going to go with this guy. Coming on to bat for the Dodgers will be Don Demeter. Demeter, a 251 average, 21 homers, 70 RBIs. Demeter will find himself on the Philadelphia Phillies later in 61, but he is on the Dodgers in this game. Roseboro on it first. Miller will pitch to Demeter. Demeter looking to see if he can get the Dodgers a win. Fans here at the Coliseum on their feet. Roseboro ready to go. Strategy roll. 18, nothing happening. Demeter will not bunt, of course, with 2 outs. Miller will set up against Demeter. Fans hoping for a hit. Miller with the pitch. 6-2 against the righty. Strikeout 14. He got him, and we've got free baseball. Free baseball. Free baseball here. Get your free baseball. We are tied at 3, nothing across except a walk for the Dodgers as we will go to the top of the 10th. As we go to our first extra inning game of the season. We go to the top of the 10th inning. And a pinch hitter coming up, Miller due to bat first. Cardinals will go to the bench. And let's first see who the Dodgers want to bring out to pitch here. The Dodgers, let's see what we got to go with. Coming on to pitch for the Dodgers is going to be Larry Sherry. 4 wins, 4 losses, 15 saves, a 3.88 ERA. Larry Sherry will come on and pitch for the Dodgers here in the top of the 10th. Leading off for the Cardinals in the top of the 10th and we on the 10th inning will be Carl Sawatsky. 299 average, 10 homers, 33 RBIs. Sawatsky will go ahead and lead off for the Cardinals. So Sherry will come on to pitch. And we have Sean 1113 and Bleacher Bums Gaming joining us here at Memorial Coliseum. Am I still celebrating Stanton's ASG heroics? Hey, that was a heck of a hit. They still haven't. That ball was hit in Dodger Stadium. It landed in Angel Stadium. That ball was hit so hard. So Sherry will pitch to Sawatsky here to start the top of the 10th. Sherry will go ahead and pitch. Sherry was the Dodger closer that year in 61. 3-2, error on a throw. Sawatsky, 1-4. Line drive it right to third, taken care of by Davis, and that's out number 1. One down, and the next batter is Landrum. We may see a pinch hitter for him, and we will. Landrum coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for Landrum will be a heck of a hitter for the Cardinals, Curt Flood. 322 average, 2 homers, 21 RBIs. Flood did not get the start in this game, but he will take over. He will take over in center field. So in comes Flood. And he will take over. 4-5 -2. For the Cardinals, and he will bat here. So Larry Sherry against Flood, 1 out, top of the 10th. Sherry with the pitch. 1-3, wild pitch, ball 1. Sherry will do it again. Sherry, 3-4, strikeout 7. He got him. He gets Flood. Struck him out. 2 outs now. The next batter is Shane Daints. Shane Daints is 1-for-4, has a single. 2 men away. Sherry trying to get the Dodgers in the bottom of the 10th. Sherry with the pitch. 2-6, hit by pitch. And yes, he hit him. He got him on it. Shane Daints is a 0, but Sherry is a +9. That's an 8. Ouch. Shane Daints will go to first. Go ahead, run on base. First hit batter of the game. And the Cardinals will now have a chance for Joe Cunningham. Cunningham having a good night tonight. He is 2-for-4. Tied at 3. Shane Daints on it first. Strategy roll. Shane Daints did have 1 stolen base. He's not going anywhere. Sherry will pitch to Cunningham. Here it comes the pitch. 3-4. Strikeout. He got him with a 5, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except for a hit batter. We will go to the bottom of the 10th. Cardinals need a pitcher. And let's see who they're going to bring on to pitch. And coming on to pitch for the Cardinals will be Lindy McDaniel. 10 wins, 6 losses, 9 saves, but a 4.88 ERA. Wondering why the Cardinals weren't that great in 61? The bullpen was not that great. Lindy McDaniel will now pitch for the Redbirds. A chance here for the Dodgers to win it here, and they have the top of the order. Here is Maury Wills. As I said, should be in the Hall of Fame. Wills is 1-for-4. Fans here at Memorial Coliseum hoping for a big play here by Wills. McDaniel will make the pitch. 4-4. Strikeout 16 is high. Wills, 1-4, and against the righty, base hit right past the pitcher, and that will be a single. The winning run is on base. So Wills gets a leadoff single, and the next batter is Gilliam. Gilliam is 1-for-4. He's got a double. Wills led the league in stolen bases that year in 61. He had only 35, but he was a thief. Infield, a double play depth. Does Wills get the steal sign? No, he doesn't. He gets held by McDaniel. He will hold. McDaniel will pitch to Gilliam. And here comes the pitch. McDaniel, 6-3, against the switch left. That is a blank. Gilliam, 2-3. It's a ground ball to third. Double play rating, 1-1-2. Second base, Shane Daints, 0 pivot. A 1 or a 2, it's a double play. It is a 4. They will get Wills. The throw goes to second to get Wills. Gilliam beats the relay, 1 out. One down, and now the batter is Davis. Davis is 0-for-4. Trying to go ahead and get on base here. Winning run at first base, still infield, a double play depth. Gilliam had 8 stolen bases. He gets a 9. He doesn't go anywhere. McDaniel will go ahead and make the pitch to Davis. McDaniel sets up. He fires. 1-6. Error on a grounder. Davis. 2-5 against the righty. That is a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Grammis. His error rating is an 11. That is an 11, and he's going to go ahead and drop it, and everyone's going to be safe. An error on a grounder, and that is everyone is safe. He cannot make the transfer from glove to hand, and the runners will advance 1 base. That is an E6 on Grammis. And that is the second error on the Cardinals in the ball game. And the winning run is in scoring position. And now the batter for the Dodgers is Wally Moon. Moon having a great night, 3 for 4, 3 singles, including an RBI, the tying RBI single, reached an extra base on an error. McDaniel will go ahead and pitch to Moon. Runners at first and second, tied at 3, bottom of the 10th. There is one out. Cardinals trying to get to extras. Dodgers trying to get more extras. Dodgers trying to win it. McDaniel will set up. Strategy roll. That is a 13, no play. Gilliam stays. McDaniel looks up, gets ready to pitch to Moon. And here comes the pitch. 4-1. That is a blank. Moon. 5-2. It's a base hit past second. It's a single. Gilliam, a base running rating of 4. It's a single past second. He's rounding third. There's no way they're going to get him. Gilliam comes in to score. Ball game. That's your game. Dodgers will win it walk-off style in the bottom of the 10th. Stadium cheers. Yay, yay, yay. Wally Moon, it's a single right past second, and that with the speedy Gilliam, he will score, and it's 4-3. The Dodgers win. Moon, what a great night tonight. 4 for 5, including the tying and the game-winning run RBI. What a nice win for the Dodgers tonight. They all hug Gilliam at the plate, but Wally Moon has got to be the player of the game. 4 for 5 tonight, all of them singles, and 3 of those singles scored in a run batted in. 4-3 Dodgers in 10. What a win for the boys in blue here at Memorial Coliseum. Final line score coming up. And that was 1 run. And that error was huge. 1 run on 2 hits and an error. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 9 hits and no errors. For the Cardinals, 3 runs on 5 hits and 2 errors, including a big one in the 10th inning. The winning pitcher is going to be Larry Sherry. He will come up and get the win. Lindy McDaniel takes a tough loss, even though that run pretty much really was unearned due to the error. But a nice win by Larry Sherry, and the Dodgers have a 4-3 win tonight at the Coliseum. 10-minute ticker is coming right up. Don't go away. Yeah, I'll give that a Game of the Year candidate. Why not? First Game of the Year. I'll say it's a Game of the Year candidate. Sure. First Game of the Year candidate. Why not? We haven't had one yet. It's going to be pretty tough to top that Yankee Brewer game from '79. I think that's going to be a very tough game to top as maybe the overall best game period. But we will find out. We got lots of baseball to play this season, and of course, more seasons to be played. You think we're going to stop after 61? I'd like to live long enough to do them all. I would love to live long enough to do all the seasons available for Inside Pitch, but I doubt that will happen. I'm averaging about 2 to 3 seasons a year. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. Dodgers do get the win 4-3 here as we now begin with April 19th. Washington at the White Sox. Senators 5-11, that's 0. White Sox 14-46, and that will be 6, a win for the White Sox. Detroit at Cleveland. Detroit has Jim Bunning on the mound for this one. Detroit 16-15, and that is 3. Cleveland 6-25, and that is also 3. Wow. 6-25, really? Yeah, that's 3. We have extras. Detroit rolls a 4, plus 0 is 4. Cleveland rolls a 1, plus 0 is 1. Detroit will win in extras. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 9-65, and that is 9. Pirates 14-61, and that's 8. Really, 14-61, and a 9-65 beats it. Yes, it does. That's 8. That's a win for the Cubs. Reds and the Giants. Reds 10-22, and that's 3. Giants 13-66, that's 11, and that will be a win for the G-Men. On to April 20th. 4:20, smoke them if you got them. Washington against the White Sox. Washington 1-11, that's 0. White Sox 11-36, and that will be 4, a win for the Pale Hose. Detroit at the Indians. Detroit 14-43, and that is 5. The Indians 6-61, and that is 6, a win for the Tribe, or the Cleveland Baseball Club, formerly known as the Indians, now known as the Guardians. Angels and the Yankees have a doubleheader, Game 1. Game 1, Angels 12-46, and that is 6. Yankees 15-53, and that is 7. Yankees win that game. Game number 2, Angels 13-44, and that is 5. Yankees 16-36, and that is 5 also. We got a tie. Angels roll a 3, minus 2 is 1. Yankees roll a 6, plus 1 is 7. The Yankees will win in extras, and as I said, we will be saying the Yankees win a lot in 1961. Cardinals and the Dodgers. Cardinals 10-24, and that is 3. Dodgers 10-62, at 7. The Dodgers will win that game. Braves and the Phillies. Milwaukee 14-23, and that's 3. Phillies 5-31, and that is also 3. They will tie. They will tie. Braves 6, plus 0 is 6. Philadelphia 4, minus 3 is 1. That will be a win for Hank Aaron and the Braves. Cubs and the Pirates. Cubs 6-12, and that's 0. Pirates 14-16. That'll be good enough for 3 and a win for the Bucks. Reds and the Giants. Reds 5-53, and that is 5. Giants 8-51, and that is also 5. They got a tie. Reds roll a 6, plus 4 is 10. Giants roll a 5, minus 2 is 3. That game does belong to the Reds. On to April 21st, Yankees and the Orioles. We have these two tomorrow. Yankees 8-56, and that is 6. Orioles 2-24, and that is 2. And another win for the Yankees. As I said, we'll be saying that a lot. Red Sox and the White Sox. Red Sox 10-25, and that's 3. White Sox 9-32, and that's also 3. We have a tie, extra innings. Boston rolls a 5, plus 0 is 5. White Sox roll a 2, plus 0 is 2, and that will be a win for the Bo Sox. Angels against Detroit. Angels 5-13, and that's 1. Tigers 21-24, and that is 5, and that will be a win for the Cats. Cleveland and the Athletics. Indians with a pitcher named Mudcat on the mound. Can't wait to have a game with him. Mudcat, Indians 17-66. That's 12. Kansas City 8-52, and that is 5. And the Indians destroy the Athletics. Washington and Minnesota. The old Senators against the new Senators. Washington 5-56, and that's 6. The Twins 11-42, and that is 5. That will be a win for the new Senators, who of course become the Rangers later on. Reds and the Dodgers, the left arm of God on the mound. Reds 9-13, and that is 1. Dodgers 22-15, and that is 3. And the left arm of God puts the fear of God in the Reds, and that will be a win for the Dodgers. Cubs and the Phillies. Cubs 18-23, and 18-23, and that is 4. The Phillies 6-63, and that is 7. And that will be a win for the Fightin' Phils. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow will be April 22nd, and we're going back to Memorial Stadium, only this time the O's are facing the Yanks. Yankees against the Orioles. It will be Ralph Terry on the mound for the Yankees and Jack Fisher on the mound for the Orioles. Good matchup, our first look of the Yankees during the regular season. Terry, Fisher, Yankees, O's. Be there or be square. Southern America, Dave Little, Bleacher Bums Gaming Anthony, Dwayne Martz, Sean 1113, DBIP, Brian B., Brad Church, Baseball with the Demos, Midlife Crisis, Brian Patterson, Steeler fan. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so. And make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow. It goes in 10 innings. A walk-off base hit by Wally Moon. What a night he had, 4 for 5. Dodgers beat the Cardinals in 10 innings, 4-3. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.